All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ V-Loss.
It's Vinny.
Mr. Brown.
Flash, phone out, Scott.
And welcome to the Valentine's Day edition of the Beer Plans podcast. All right, so today we're going to be covering a topic that's a very delicate topic, but fuck it, whatever, and that's Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. Fellas, y'all know why I say it's delicate. Whether you're single, married, just friends with benefits, men, we know we have a responsibility to celebrate. I wish people could see my fingers right now. Celebrate Valentine's Day. So, all right, let's jump into it.
Question before we jump into it. What if you got a situationship? Do you got a
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Depends on the chick, though, because you got some chicks that don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just depends.
It doesn't matter.
And you know some of the rarest chicks, man, from our conversation. Let's go ahead.
Right, it's true.
Let's jump into it.
But I'm just saying, like to answer Flash's question, it doesn't fucking matter. If you know a girl and you've been intimate with her any kind of way, it's your responsibility in her mind for you to send flowers to her office so her girlfriends can see.
Right.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because they want to flex a little bit.
Oh, okay,
I get it.
Yeah.
So, with that, I'm going to start by saying, fuck Valentine's Day. Fuck it. Fuck it.
That's very harsh.
Fuck it all the way in the ear. I hate
very
Valentine's
harsh.
Day.
That's very harsh.
Where's Drake's hot sauce when you need it? You want to get some.
I hate Valentine's Day with a white hot passion, yo. It's
see.
literally a corporate constructed holiday that's the message of love has been taken gospel, and it's fucking ridiculous.
But can't you make that argument about every holiday, though?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Most.
You know what I'm saying?
Most.
That's every holiday.
Valentine's Day is different because
Christmas commercialized. Yeah, I mean,
Very much so.
fucking
Very much
birthdays
so.
are commercialized.
It's not
Yes.
about the birth of
You know
Jesus
what I'm saying?
Christ.
Like,
It's
you can
about
make an
it's
argument with
giftmas.
anything for it.
Yeah, you're right. But what I'm saying is, it's a corporate pushed holiday towards females, and the message of you need to spend this much on me
Oh, Lord.
to prove how much you love me.
But yo, not
Stay
even
woke, King. Stay woke.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. Here's what I've learned with that. It ain't even about how much stuff you get. It's all about the attention. You know what I'm
The
saying?
gesture.
You ain't even gotta go ball out. Like you said, you can send some $30 roses to this chick job, and it's, oh my gosh, I got roses, and you good. Versus, sitting back and doing all that immaculate stuff. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times we just feel like we gotta do that. You know what I mean? Just to show something, but you ain't gotta do all that.
I think there's a point to that. I'll say this: like, if you're dating a lady or whatever you're doing with the lady, and they're worried about like the price tag per se, then chances are that's giving you some insight into like who it is you're dating.
Facts.
But I've definitely like done like dates and stuff, not necessarily on Valentine's Day, where it was just like, oh, this popped up in conversation, so we're going to do it this way. I've always had like the perspective that going to the fancy ass restaurant is lazy. It's actually mad easy,
cliche.
right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exactly, because like you can go to the nice steak restaurant, whichever one you want to say. What's some of the
Fogo de
fancy
Chao.
ones?
Ruth Chris.
Sullivan's, that's the one. Or no, there's another one. Whichever one, right? You can take any of those. You could throw the $200 down, and to some people that would be impressive, but it's easy. Like that doesn't require a lot of.
But yo, it's funny too, because I really and I hate to be the guy, but I really think it depends on the chick you talking to, because like,
of course,
you got some chicks that spend that on you for Valentine's Day.
Big
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? Like,
Facts.
like if you don't believe me, go to the mall on Valentine's Day. Walk in the Foot Locker. See how many chicks in that joint like, oh, I gotta get my man the Jordans. Oh, I gotta get my man this. Oh, I gotta get my man that. Like, yo, they out there. I'm saying, like, it just depends on the type of chick you dealing with.
And sometimes you gotta bring, you gotta bring it out of them.
You gotta bring, I will say this here, because
And
dudes aren't really expected to give a fuck about Valentine's Day. So it's like,
Most dudes don't.
No, we don't in general. But but it's like, not that you should like, I guess like bring it up to you, whatever girl, whoever you're dealing with, like, hey, I may potentially want a Valentine's Day gift. You know what I mean? Like, because it's weird for a man in general to ask for
that
a
would
gift.
be mad funny. Some guy like,
you know what I mean?
No flowers,
it's just
it's okay.
It's just there's subtle. I guess there's like subtle ways you could probably like, you know what, this, if whoever you're dealing with, like, because I guess I think the reason you have such a passion, such vitriol towards it is because it
Ooh,
doesn't
vitriol.
SAT word.
Vitriol.
That's it.
Educated over
Word of the day, everybody.
He big learner.
Vitriol.
That's not that.
Somebody reads.
Now, vitriol, just so I know, it's an old wooden ship, right?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
But okay,
I tried.
Just a passionate hatred. Just
Swing and a miss.
A passionate hatred. Just let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But I think the reason you and a lot of guys in general have such a negative perception about Valentine's Day is because, like you said, it's generally marketed towards women, and it's almost like the dude is the afterthought.
But it's like clubs, right? You're marketing towards women, but you're marketing really towards men. It's kind of like toys, right? Like how you market towards the kid, but it's really marketed towards the parents who got the money. And so I kind of liken Valentine's Day to like the club, right? Women get in free. They tend to get like drinks for free, but all of that is loss leaders because the expectation is that you can get the money from the dudes, because dudes are you either paying to get in or you buying a table that come with X number of bottles, and that's because of the women that's there. So same thing with Valentine's Day or engagement rings and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just it's marketed to the women, but it's really like targeted towards like where you expect the money to come from.
Yeah.
And I guess to clarify what I mean by like bring it out of them, like because I don't want that to be taken the wrong way. What I mean is like I think like you had a point that there's women that will spend money on you, and sometimes you bring it out because in the sense of like if some women, if you show them that you like really appreciate them or you into them, they will like it won't matter. Like they gonna go ham with the gifts and stuff like that. I know women get a bad rap for not being good gift givers.
Yeah, that's definitely a stereotype.
Some of them,
I don't think that's true.
Some of them is deserved.
Right.
I
agree.
But I will say
Some women consider themselves the gift.
Yeah.
right.
I'm like,
Nah, boy, I had that last week.
So basically, I've been paying for my gift.
Right.
That made me think of something. I remember it was like some quote I saw from like Young Miami from the City Girls, and I think it was like
Your baby mom.
I wish. No, but I think it was something like I think there was a conversation about it was oddly enough about Valentine's Day, like what you get your dude, and then she on that kind of vibe, like you get some head.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
and that's gonna be fine enough. That's for most guys. That's probably enough.
I mean, I don't know. I was the hit. See, you got dig in the details. But yeah, nah. I think like if you want to celebrate it, then cool. But if you're not really into it and you feel forced, then that's when it's going to feel like
yes. Hello. If you interact with a female at all, you're celebrating it, or you're gonna catch shit.
I mean, look, you can be on your fuckboy shit, right? Get into an argument around February 3rd, make up with them around February like 21st, and then boom, you ain't have to spend no money on Valentine's Day.
2 weeks out.
Yeah, because if you do it on the 13th, they ain't gonna know what it is.
It's true. It's true.
Strategic.
That's
And
true.
even when I'm thinking about it now too, it's like I think that it's just you gotta let them know what it is up first and up front. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm sitting back and I'm dealing with a chick, and like we not going on dates and we not chilling, but we just casually whatever we are, and you not getting a Valentine's Day gift. You know what I'm saying? And if you get mad, you get mad.
You just hit
that's what it is.
You just ran right into a great topic. If we are just like friends with benefits or we just chilling, and that's always been the case, like we don't really go out on dates or anything like that, can you get mad if you don't get a Valentine's Day gift?
Doesn't matter.
You shouldn't.
It doesn't matter.
And the flip side to that is if you just friends with benefits with a chick and she's not available on Valentine's Day because she went out with another dude, can you get mad?
Nah.
You shouldn't.
You
You
can't.
shouldn't.
You
You
can't.
shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You can't. You can't.
And I agree.
That's
So-
a two-way street. You can't. Like, you can't not get her a gift, but then if she going out with another dude, y'all not together. That's not y'all situation. So
That's a good point. That's a good point.
go do you, and I'll see.
But but again, when feelings get involved, it's like the rational part that the rational thinking kind of flies out the window a little bit. So
That's when your balls got to drop, and you got to be like, yo, I need to calm myself because realistically, we got an arrangement. You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
that's
Like,
facts.
Or like come to terms with the feelings you actually have and stop trying
that's
to have it both
true,
ways.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That's the other
Yes.
side.
That's true.
So
But-
what's the most elaborate, expensive thing y'all spent on Valentine's Day? Right. Oh God, the whole. I wish everyone could see this. The whole vibe in the room.
No, not even.
Just
like,
shit the ground, yo. Like, oh my God.
I can give you my most messed up Valentine's Day story. And she be mad for telling me this. She gonna be mad at me for telling the story, but it's funny to me.
Nah, I ain't gonna say no names. So she
No,
know
I can tell because she's my wife now, so it worked out later on down the line. But we went to two different colleges, And it was one year, I think it was my freshman year or sophomore year at Valentine's Day. I spent all of this money. I got like those big balloons, the big cards.
What was the bill at the end of the day?
I don't know, but I was in college too, so I had those part-time jobs. So I was spent. So you taking like half your check, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get Valentine's Day stuff,
Boy.
right? So like your homeboys know, because I mean, guys in the dorm, they see you gun with the balloons and all that. So I remember I was like, trying to get it to come down. Long story short, she ain't come down for like 3 weeks. So like, of course, like dudes was doing like, yo, like what happened, yo? She ain't come see you. You got all stuff. She ain't come see you. And I was just like,
your friend gave you shit for it.
in my class, yo, I had orientation class, dog. And like even the little chicks in class, cause like they like, what y'all doing? So I tell me like, oh, that's so sweet. I was like, yeah, you know, cool, yo. I lie to you not. The next day at the Valentine's Day, like I went to class and like, so how was it? Like, she ain't come. Yo, I lie to you not. This chick looked me in my face was like, Wah! I was like,
no.
Yeah, because especially you what, like 18, 19?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you're 18, 19, like your friend's going to clown you for doing the romantic shit that you do in your 30s.
Oh, absolutely.
Right. Exactly.
Like, look at this nigga. He doing the romantic shit that I'm gonna probably be doing, but y'all don't know about.
Right, facts. Yeah.
I remember when I was working at the arcade, and you know, the arcade, you're not putting money into an IRA. You know what I mean? So, but I took $200 and I sent my fiance at the time roses to her job at Jeepers. I don't know if y'all remember Jeepers.
I remember Jeepers.
I remember Jeepers.
She thought it was the most romantic thing ever, and I think that's the most I've ever spent on Valentine's Day to this day, because I refuse, and I don't give a shit if I sound like the Grinch that stole Valentine's Day. I don't care. My point is, it's a scam.
So have you gotten gifts on Valentine's Day?
Me?
You
have,
you give a chick something like, and she like get you something like, not saying it gotta be something big, but something like small.
You've never gotten a gift on Valentine's Day?
No.
Oh well, yeah, that's why
Well,
you say fuck
that's-
Valentine's Day.
that's-
Of course, it's
that's
fuck
like-
Valentine's Day.
But I don't. But,
So hold on, so like no card, no candy, no nothing. None.
I know I've gotten a.
Just the same pussy.
Why even call it a gift if a 30-cent card compared to $70 roses?
Oh wow.
Why even? That's not even a
Because
comparison.
all right, so this is just my viewpoint on it, right?
All right.
I feel like when it comes to Valentine's Day is almost like to me Mother's and Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I just want, like, I don't want you to give me anything for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's kind of understood that, yo, it's a more romantic day. It's more emotional. That stuff chicks are into. So it's like, yo, cool. I'm getting that for you. I don't expect you to get me teddy bears and flowers. I'm not taking care of none of that stuff. I'm probably going to lose half of it.
So as a grown ass man, you're not expecting your bill to bear?
Nah. Now, if you really like, yo, like, even when I tell you, if you really love me, just get me like a fifth of Crown Royal. You know what I mean? A cigar.
Yes.
I'm happy.
Shout out to gifts that you give a fuck about.
Exactly.
But wait a
Exactly.
minute.
Facts.
As a grown man at this point, it's pretty much build a sex doll now, right? Instead of build a bear, right?
What?
Depends on what you do with the bear. Anyway.
Hey,
All right, Corey, what's the craziest
Mr. Brown.
thing or most money you spent on Valentine's Day?
Oh wow.
oh wow.
No,
Oh boy.
Or if you want to make it interesting, the stupid thing you bought a chick from.
I mean, I will say.
Anything.
He said
Anything.
Jesus Christ.
Anything.
I mean, I will say I think it was dumb because it was more or less towards the end of the relationship. It was rocky. But I will say I definitely did the cliche. Went to an expensive restaurant. I mean, I wanted to cultivate an experience, and then so it was like. Jesus. I'm not using that big word. Jesus. That is not that big of a word.
Multiple syllable word.
Multi-establishment. This isn't Terry.
But point being, I made it a whole day, and this is back when I didn't have a lot of money, so I spent more than I should have. It was more over my budget, I'll say. So I definitely the whole flowers, cord, balloons. fancy restaurant, got a hotel room, that kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
And it was, so I was, someone at the time I loved, but on the flip side, when I look back on it, it was when things were rocky.
Oh, of course.
And it was so I feel like that it was almost like a desperation attempt to save the relationship.
Yeah. So I have a question for y'all.
I ain't mad at you on that though too.
So for you guys that spent money in that relationship, or a chick you choose on Valentine's Day, do you regret it? Or it's just like, yo, it is what it is?
I don't regret it, no.
A girl.
That was the question. Okay.
A girl in the past.
Yeah, any chick that you was dating that you spent that Valentine's Day money on, y'all together, do you regret?
Do you regret spending that Valentine's Day?
You can say that about anything. If it's in the past, you could be like, well, do you regret, taking her out to dinner at any time or anything?
I mean, no. The only reason I ask is because I feel like you got two sets of guys. Like some guys will be like, yo, damn. Forget that chick, F that chick.
They get bitter about it.
True.
You got people that was like, we was in a relationship, we was together, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm the latter. I look at stuff like that like tattoos, right? It's like it captures a moment in time. So like I don't regret like tattoos I got like 10 years ago. Yeah. Because it shows like where I was at that time.
Because you got dudes that'll sit back and be like, they break up and they want all their stuff back. Give me back my ring that I gave you. Give me back the clothes I got you. Give me back my.
Let me tell you something. Especially if we living together, we break up. Yeah. I'm good. Give me my PlayStation.
Right.
You can keep TV. I'll get another TV.
I feel the same way.
Give me my PlayStation, my clothes, and my iPad. I'll figure the rest out later.
Facts.
I'll tell you what really fucks up Valentine's Day for all of us, yo. Social media, man.
Oh yeah.
Especially when your girl is following, all these pop star, movie star. I remember,
or the couple accounts that you just discovered.
Oh yeah, which is still the dumbest thing ever. But I remember Offset. No, Cardi B had posted. Offset put all these flowers like on the floor and to the bed. So. I think it said something crazy on the bed, but
I've done that movie.
But then that's multiplied 50,000 times, over not celebrities. You know what I'm saying? So,
but to be fair, and I don't know what time during that relationship it was, but he might have had some stuff he had to make up for.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
But I don't blame Offset for that or Cardi B for posting it. It's like
that's
a lot of people, right? And a lot of people live vicariously through social media. So that's more on the person who going to see something on social media and then look at their man and be like, why can't you do that? Because I'm not a rapper that makes millions of dollars in the Migos.
Doesn't matter.
I can't
that day you need to be worth $27 million. Because I think that's where the Offset is worth.
But see, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like, out of my girlfriends, like actual girlfriends, and knock on wood, whatever. But I haven't had a chick that was like, I want you to spend X amount of dollars. It's always been about the attention. It's always just like, yo, we need to go do something.
I've been lucky enough, and I've been in that same boat. Like, I don't think I've had a chick be like, oh, you didn't spend X amount, so like this is trash. So
right.
I will say that.
Exactly.
That's true.
Y'all want to hear an alarming ass fact?
What's that?
Oh God, I got so angry writing the script. So Valentine's Day.
There's no scripts written in podcasts.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Freestyling. I'm sorry, but Valentine's Day spending is expected to reach $23.9 billion this year, up from 2021, which is $21.8 billion, and that's the second highest year on record, according to the annual survey released by the National Retail Federation.
Oh, really?
Now, I want y'all to think about that. $23.9 billion, okay? That's on flowers and shit.
But
sounds like
there's like
candy. Well, except I'll spend $23.8 billion on those Reese Hearts all day.
But I don't think that's exclusively couples though. Like, because for me, I get some Valentine's Day stuff for my wife, some for my daughter. My mom to this day, every year, gets me Valentine's Day gifts. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, not to mention going to school when they getting little stuff for their kid friends and all that
right.
Stuff.
So, remember elementary school?
Right.
The Valentine's Day cards.
But it's not exclusively just couple stuff.
I agree. True. I get you. But the point is,
I forgot about that, yo. Like when you're in elementary school and you got a little Valentine's card and shit.
You looking for your crush to give you the card.
I forgot about those days.
You know what? You're right. My mom would go with me to get those multiple class cards, and they'd be like Ninja Turtles and stuff like that. But you're right. That's part of the $23.8 billion. But I mean, fuck that.
I think that if you into the holiday or if you are like, yeah, it is manufactured, right? But
Sure.
okay, but if you're into it or you like care enough about whoever you're messing with to actually participate in it, then cool. You know, do your thing. Like I think that's probably the takeaway from it.
Right.
But the other takeaway is also probably fuck Valentine's Day if you're like doing it in an obligatory way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. So wait, have you guys been treated on? Do you have a distinct memory of being treated on Valentine's Day? I'm bowing out of this because I could absolutely tell you I have not.
Which sucks. That actually sucks.
And that, hence the reason I think there's such a
So
fascination.
I think we
No,
I think that
no.
means we need to find you a lady that's going to treat you. So you know, anybody
True.
that's out there,
Well,
DJ
man, be
V-Last,
last. If any chicks listening and y'all don't mind treating on Valentine's
y'all
Day,
know how
y'all
to. If y'all know how to treat a man, then we got a man that needs to know how to be treated.
They-
Love me, love me, God.
Because I have been treated well on Valentine's Day.
Me too.
A couple of
Good,
times.
good,
I
good.
can't be-
I mean, I remember I got like I guess like a nice gift I got because I'm someone who likes cologne, so
Nice.
I definitely got like a nice a Gucci fragrance at the time that I really liked, and
That's what's up. Man.
yeah. So I can say generally I feel like I guess I've put more effort into it than the person that was doing at the time.
Yeah.
But I will say I definitely got it. That's a good gift I remember getting, some nice Gucci cologne.
I've had like I'm into tech and shit. So
Right.
I got the MagSafe iPhone charger thing where you can put your phone on one part, your Apple Watch on the other part, and it like hangs up there.
Yo.
Your AirPods at the bottom. Man, that was my jam. That was a good gift. I really
Awesome.
appreciate that.
What about you, Flash?
Yo, man, I've always gotten something for every Valentine's Day. I
This
just
mother-
don't remember.
Such a bragging.
No, because it's
Such
never,
a brag.
No, because it's never like something extravagant. It's always just
It's
like
it's a thoughtful gift.
Yeah, it's like if I need some boxes, or if I would need a shirt, or like back when tees went started, like I just get a whole rack of tees, or yeah, I mean, just like something that I need. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm not into all that. So I'm all about that small stuff. Just give me something small, keep it moving, and go from there.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
But I guess I get what you're saying. Like the elaborate stuff isn't generally thought of as like being done for men. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't hear a lot of stories of like a girl getting like her man like a Rolex for like Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure it happens,
But
it's
just for me, you don't even gotta get me, that Tag Heuer Aston Martin watch that I like. It's the effort.
You do for me.
Right. It is the effort. Like I've had like Valentine's Day where like if I was to clock the money, it couldn't have been more than $50.
Right.
But it was the effort that was put into it that I really
You
appreciate.
guys are such divos. I don't need. I don't need anything. Like I don't need anything.
But that's part of the problem with us guys, because it's like I'm good. I'm gonna buy that shit for myself. So like by the time you get to Valentine's Day, I already got the PS5.
Exactly.
And it's like,
Exactly.
realistically, I just
Well,
don't
wait.
care, man. Like,
That's if your girl got you a PS5, that really means something because that takes extra effort to get
She
one
got to find that
nowadays.
shit,
Right.
and she overpaying for it. because
Exactly.
can't
She
find
either had to
one,
really.
or she wrote a bot because
Right.
she's like a software engineer. and
She
shit.
had to go to a GameStop on Jupiter and get one, or
what I mean?
she paid triple what it's worth.
Right.
So that's a girl.
So
You
we need somebody to give Vilas a PS5.
I have a PS.
Oh, you already have one. That's right. Like a couple games. That would probably be nice, right?
Y'all hear this, man?
A couple games.
But look, shout out to the people out there that's tracking down PS5s for Valentine's Day gifts.
Oh yeah, which is like 3 people, I'm sure.
There may be more.
No. Oh, I'm sorry, 5.
to be fair though, this is my last point with that.
Sure.
Watch, the same chicks will get you that PS5 is gonna be fussing about the time you spend playing that game.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell you, because as a married man, till this day, dog, till this day, about the Deontay Wilder voice. I spend more than 30 minutes on that, it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
shit.
And there is no greater pain than you playing 2K, being in the 4th quarter, and your daughter come down and want to play video games just because you playing.
I was
Oh,
the
you just gotta keep a disconnected controller.
She's smart. No, she knows.
She know better?
She
know
knows.
better. Oh,
she
damn.
knows. This one ain't lighting up. Yours lighting up. No, I want that one.
She really does that? Yo, she's gonna be in Mensa.
Mm.
But okay, but my point with that is that that Valentine's Day scenario, I think that parallels a lot of dating nowadays. Mm-hmm. I feel as though we're always in a position to prove. And in my older age of 24, I feel like I'm just over that now. Like I'm over trying to prove myself just because you dated shitty guys or you don't really know what you want in a man. Mm-hmm. So I'm over all of that. I guess that's another reason why I feel that way about Valentine's Day. I definitely don't have a problem with putting an effort into dating my woman, but when it comes to a level of proving yourself, whether it's financially, emotionally, whatever, I'm over that crap. I'm over it. I'm over it.
But wait, why are you? What are you proving?
We all do it. We all do it. We all do it. You don't subconsciously. We all do it. Case in point.
Okay.
Starts off that way. Go out on a first date. If you don't pay, even if she says, "Oh no, we good. We can go Dutch, whatever." If you don't pay, you lose a level. You know what I'm saying? Lose a level.
Listen, the thing that's not supposed to be said. You go Dutch on the first date, that pussy dry.
Exactly. So thank you.
But I get it. Okay. Point taken.
Dry as a pile of dead leaves.
Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy.
So to be fair though, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's necessarily too much to ask because from the way I look at it, I think it's more for women about a security issue than it is about a money issue.
But that's the same thing.
Because no, that's not because when you're doing a chick is dating a dude, seriously dating a dude. Mm-hmm. One of the things they're looking for is, can you take care of me? And not like on something you gotta buy everything or you have to, spend all of this money, but it's like, I need to know I can trust you to hold me down if I need that.
Right.
So part of that is showing that you can do that on a date. You know what I'm saying? So it's not saying that, I'm just spending this money just to show you I can spend it. It's like, because in their mind, it translates over to, if we live together, I know that you can take care of the bills.
Right.
I know that you can, step up when time needs.
But what about the part where we're just two people? Because my thing is always, I told y'all this so many times, we're both working. We're both working people.
Right.
I don't mind courting a woman at all. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind doing any of that. Mm-hmm. But when I very first meet you, I've met girls that told me straight up, they're like, sometimes I'll just take a date just to have a free meal.
Yeah, it
happens.
And that sucks. And I feel like as a guy, if you pick up on that, and that puts you in a certain category of chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that puts you in that category. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. But then don't expect me to treat you more than what you are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's the thing. Sometimes you, as the dude, you can't really tell what it is, whether it's for the meal or because it genuinely
you don't know what someone's intentions are all the time.
I try to keep it simple and say, the philosophy I go off of is, if I ask a woman out, I'm paying. I'm planning. I'm paying. That's how.
That's a good rule.
Because I'm the one that offered.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be the one that does all of the legwork and I've already figured out that this is in my budget.
Right.
But that's just my philosophy. Some people may have a different philosophy.
No, I agree with that. Cause I look at it with my daughter. I wouldn't want her going out with a dude and she's telling me, oh yeah, well I gotta pay for him because he can't do this and can't do that. And I'm like, you taking my daughter out, bro? You need to show me that you can provide because something happened to me, So the same way if my daughter catch a flat tire and you date my daughter, and for whatever reason I'm not there, you need to be able to do that.
Or have AAA.
True. But AAA costs what? Money. Right or wrong. You know what I'm saying?
So you actually we might have backed into an interesting topic.
Sure.
Which is chivalry. Do y'all still do the chivalry shit?
What's that again?
Chivalry.
What's that again?
Exactly.
What is that?
Exactly.
Is that a Dragon Ball character? I don't know.
I think he's part of the Ginyu Squad.
Oh, okay, cool.
But no, do y'all still do the chivalrous stuff?
I did that on the way here.
Yeah.
Legit.
How much of the chivalrous stuff do y'all still do?
A lot.
define like what how deep
like
you,
getting the door. Like I'll hold the door. I always hold the door.
Holding the door open or opening the car door.
Oh, you guys can't be serious.
Pulling the chair out.
Absolutely.
Oh, you guys can't be serious.
Yo,
I don't. It depends. If I'm really thinking, I don't always think about it. I guess, but like, I think the one thing I always do is hold the door.
All right, so
That's one thing I always do.
next question.
Oh God.
All right, so most of us here,
You guys grew
are
up in
still
a
doing the
different era than
chivalrous
me.
shit. All right, of the chivalrous shit that you do, if it's with a new chick, because everybody on their best behavior,
Right.
with the new person, of the chivalrous shit that you do, are you still like? Is there a noticeable drop off that you notice once y'all have like had sex?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, on whose part?
Yes, let's talk about it.
Hold on, wait. On our part or their part?
On our part, like, does the chivalrous shit you do
Die down.
decrease? Right, some or all.
Okay.
After you.
So because basically
after
because
you
he's
had
kind of
sex.
already gotten the prize, quote unquote, and then like now it's like all right, I don't have to. I don't feel like I have to impress as much. So you let your guard down some, and then
Hold on a
that's
second.
probably what happens.
Can I think there's what I like to call the cool chivalry. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not a total Hugh Grant movie the entire date, but like I mean maybe not hold the door for you, but you go in first. Not you know what I mean? Maybe not pull out your chair for you, but maybe we sit down. I sit down a little bit after you sit down.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
There's levels to
Which
it.
actually brings up another interesting topic, which is like chivalry in 2022 versus chivalry that like we knew maybe say some years ago.
Right.
So I'll say my experience when I first got back into the dating game after being married for a long ass time. I remember like you meet a woman, you ask her out, whatever, cool. It's like, all right, what's your address? I'm gonna come pick you up. Well, I had to learn that's not the normal thing to do anymore. It's like, nah, I'll meet you there. Oh shit, okay.
I think that
Yeah, facts.
So there are some aspects of chivalry that like I guess
Aren't the
don't
same.
apply anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta think it's chivalry, like you said, chivalry in modern times is different than how it was like back in like the 50s.
Right.
Where like it was like plus there are women who don't necessarily like that stuff. You know what I mean? They're
Sure.
they might be. I'm not gonna say feminist per se, but they don't necessarily want the traditional stuff. You know what I mean?
I think that the one side of the coin is females are grown up on romantic comedies and stuff like that on the way of how to treat a woman, right? As a person that watched a lot of TV as a kid, when I started dating, I thought that you took the role of the guy, that you were the super nice guy and the guy that doesn't curse and the guy that doesn't act like a real man in front of a woman. Mm-hmm. And I learned very quickly that that's how you get friend zoned as fuck.
Quickly, yeah.
So
I learned that too.
once I started acting like myself, then that's when it really started to happen that that I could start really interacting with women in a natural way, because when you do that kind of stuff, it comes off extremely disingenuous. So I think that, and it just seems corny, especially nowadays. It just seems corny.
Well, I think what I've learned, like a lot of women have said, is that don't do shit in the beginning that you can't maintain. So if it's not part of like who you are, like it's bound to fall off at some point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not Mr. Nice Guy, don't try to be Mr. Nice Guy when you're the asshole. Like just be the asshole from the beginning, because you'll meet like there's women that are cool with like who you are.
Right.
But if you trying to be nice or be something you're not, rather.
Yeah.
Then at some point down the road when it falls off, you're gonna look inconsistent, even though I guess you are being inconsistent.
Yeah.
So can I keep it 100 real quick? This is
I always keep it a buck.
So, well, two things. I need to take back my answer because chivalry doesn't change. Like I always feel like even if I don't know you, if you're a female and walking, you're gonna walk on the other side. I'm gonna pull a chair out for you. I'm gonna open the door for you. That's just the way I was raised. Right? I do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if we're home or if I'm at somebody's house and there's females there and somebody's knocking at the door, I'm gonna go to the door and see what's going on. Mm-hmm. You understand? Now that being said, so my chivalry doesn't change. I will say, back in my single life, once I did smash, my effort would drop to 50% if I didn't like it. So like those good morning texts are gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Really?
Yeah. Like,
wow.
I might be sitting back with my arm around you, like we chilling for the first couple of dates. Yeah, man. After I smash, my arm is back to where it's normally at, just chilling.
Is there any way we can edit this out? Because he is getting...
No, he actually
No, but he's right. The key word he said was, if I don't like it.
Exactly.
Because here's the thing, women do the same thing.
Right.
After they get the dick, if like depending on how they feel about it, that shit will dial back from them too.
Now, if you're my girlfriend, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if I wiped you up and we in a relationship, the chivalry's going to stay where it's at, the effort's going to stay where it's at.
Right.
But it's like, I mean, as a guy, I think most guys have dated some chicks where it's like, yo, you finish dating, y'all have y'all fun, and it's like, all right, you may not be as interested in that person as they are in you now. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always get annoyed with chicks when they're like, yo, I'm going to make a man wait. Because I'm like, yo, the whole time you really just prolonging the inevitable. Because, like, yo, if a guy wants to smash, he's going to wait to smash. But then after that, if he don't like you after that, he's not going to like you. So it's like, yo, you just wasted both of y'all time. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh, we wasting my time? No, if we'd have smashed in the beginning, we'd have been good. You don't know about your life, I don't know about my life. But now we drug this whole thing out, so now we both have wasted time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it's just one of those things to me. I'm like, it is what it is.
Discovering the true intentions is annoying and hard.
And like, yo, and no, I don't have to answer this question, but have y'all ever had a chick where it's like, yo, y'all had y'all fun, and then it's just like, yo, why am I here? I'm ready to go.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. And I tend to be like, I guess what you would term the hopeless romantic, but yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the worst part of having your own place is that when chicks bring an overnight bag and you're like, yo, this is not an overnight situation. This is like, yo, I want you to come chill, whatever. But then it's like, because then it's like a chick will want to come over, y'all chill, and then 9 in the morning roll around, they still there. 10 in the morning roll around, they still there. 2 in the afternoon roll around, they still there.
2 in the afternoon.
It's like, yo, you don't want to go home? Like,
it's basically a job at that point.
That's probably your fault. You gave the grade A. You should have, kept it to a B or C.
You gotta lower the dick level, yo. You gotta lower it, bro.
Fair enough. It's just like, yo. And then, yo, have you ever tried asking a chick to leave afterwards? You feel like the biggest,
awkward as hell.
like, douchebag in life.
Which is kind of fucked up that you feel like a douchebag because women will gladly be like, so when'd your Uber come?
True.
And it's okay. It's perfectly fine.
As a guy, like, I'm glad you asked. Let's schedule that chain right now.
Say less.
2 minutes away. I mean, damn, I didn't expect this, but thank you.
Yo, I remember this chick. I told her I was sick and I didn't feel good. This chick was going to just bring you some chicken noodle soup. Just bring it. I said, cool. She gave it to me. She like, all right, so I'm going to just chill for a little while. I'm like, I thought you was just bringing this. I thought you had to go to work. She like, I called out. What? Like,
shit.
Now this is going to be all day affair. Like, yo. Like,
so
this the whole thing.
I think this is one of them things where, like when it comes to, like, guys feeling like they got to always prove their love, I think it's just kind of, I guess the takeaway is it's a part of the nature of dating. Like, it's just kind of how it is. Yeah. We're the hunters, classically speaking. Right. I know sometimes it's different. Don't kill me. But like you're the hunter, so you're doing the hunting, and so because you're doing the hunting, you're always doing the hunting. Like, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship and they say continue to date your woman. Well, what does that mean? Like that means continue to prove yourself. There's one way you can like interpret it.
Every day.
I guess it depends.
I gotta work and then come home from work and do more work.
So it's.
If you're gonna get into a marriage, I feel like marriage is work. Work and then
100%.
So
100%.
So it's like you gotta think about like even if you're not married, like if you're in like a committed relationship that you value, then you gotta like because eventually if you're with someone for years, there's gonna be times in the relationship where shit gets stale or like maybe not stale but like boring. Well, or boring. You
live a mundane life.
So you gotta put effort in and keep spicing it up. So that's like that's why when people say like you gotta keep dating your person. You know what I mean? You can't keep following the same script. You gotta like go off the grid. You gotta like be spontaneous with some shit. You know what I mean? Especially
do
with kids.
threesomes.
Well, wow.
Some people do.
Some people do.
I'm being serious.
No, I mean that works for some people.
I don't understand that too fresh in anything because I feel like that you're only opening up a Pandora's box to break up.
I feel like the threesome conversation is like it can be a trap if you're in a relationship.
I feel like you can't do it with somebody you know.
It's a definition
You know
of a trap.
like,
So I think you could do it something with someone you know, but like I firmly believe that when you get into like an official relationship or marriage, there's like expectations. Whether you're aware of it or not, there's expectations in everyone's mind that comes with that. So then if your girl comes to you and says, "Let's have a threesome," or if you propose the idea of a threesome, it just always feels like it's not going to work out because it's a trap.
Listen,
Man,
let's.
But there's people that do it. I saw an interview with T-Pain where he said him and his wife do threesomes all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I saw that.
and you know they have rules to it. So like I guess it just depends on what your girl.
Whatever
goes
you're
for.
bound, you just gotta set the boundaries, and you know.
All right. So another another interesting topic then. If y'all are in a relationship and your girl is like, "Let's do a threesome," and it's not a trap,
right.
then
She's
like,
genuine.
are y'all down?
I will quote what happened on one of my favorite episodes of Entourage, and you know what I'm talking about. That's why you're looking at me like that. E and his girlfriend had a threesome with a really hot girl, and this was what rules. So he couldn't do anything to the girl. E ended up falling for the girl, not in love with her, but he wanted to see what was up with her because it was forbidden fruit that was right in his face.
Yeah, that's that.
But if you can't touch the other person, then
What's the
that's
point?
not even a
Yeah,
threesome.
that's you watching. Like that's you watching.
So I feel like that. So if I feel like in general, like if you're the girl you're dealing with, propose the whole threesome idea. If she's not, she gotta at least genuinely want to do it. Meaning genuinely be into chicks, herself.
Right.
Not just doing that shit like, oh, let's spice some shit up. You know what I mean? If she's not like genuinely attracted to women, and obviously, that's what you were talking about, a threesome with two girls and a guy, because you could. You can flip it on the other side too. But I mean,
which brings up the next question.
No, you can't.
If you and your girl have threesomes and like say y'all have threesomes with like it's you, her, and another chick, and then your girl proposes like, all right, I want to do this.
Ain't
time.
no way.
Is that not a double?
But what you could do,
I want to rock to say it's absolutely a double standard. Keep that double standard.
Yo, that just remind me. That just remind me.
What if y'all never like you and the other dude never touch?
It doesn't
ever
matter.
all?
It
so
doesn't
like
matter.
it's all right.
It doesn't matter.
That just made me think of something because the actress AJ Johnson, like, so she's the.
Who's that?
So y'all saw the movie Baby Boy?
Yeah.
The
The mom.
The mom. So
Yeah.
she was on the pod, the Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club. She has a podcast, Lip Service, and they talk about sex basically.
Yeah.
And she basically put her in an interview. She said like, for my 50th birthday, I had a threesome with two dudes.
Good for her.
And I was like, you know what?
Yeah, because she was talking about how like they were like passing me around like stuff like rotating and stuff like that. And like, yeah,
And the dudes are gonna say like,
and the two dudes were friends, right?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of chicks say that stuff.
A lot of girls have that fancy low key, but they're gonna be judged for it because they're gonna be like, oh, you got a train ran on you. You trash.
I
mean?
was hooking up with a girl one time, and she swore by it. Like she would have gangbangs. Like not on a regular basis, but like it was like a thing. Like she would.
Some people are into that.
Some people are into that.
Yo, I mean,
Which is fine.
If that's what you want to do, more power to you. But you're not gonna be my wife or my girlfriend and be like, yo, this is what I want to do.
But why not?
I can't do that with my. I can't have a threesome with a girlfriend. I mean, obviously it's gonna be with two girls, but I don't care.
But I think that's a good thing. What was you gonna say? Gordon?
Oh no, you know.
So like, I think it's about like what are your boundaries and where do you like.
You gotta set that shit from the get go. Yeah,
Like some dudes might probably be cool, like into like their girl, like all right, well, you can bring another guy in, and they set their boundaries. So like how women with threesomes will set a boundary, like all right, well you can and can't do this. Well, the dude boundary would probably be like me and that other nigga, like it's like we not even in the room together, like we don't touch. So
I can't even do that though, because I feel like if say that some dude was like, I want you to smash my girl, or smash my chick, or whatever. Yo, in the back of my mind,
cuckolds.
Yo, in the back of my mind, I'd be like, yo, this dude's gonna get mad at some point and try to shoot me. His rage gonna come and be like, no, you can't touch it that way, and he's spaz.
Not necessarily.
Not
necessarily.
But listen. I feel like it's the like kind of it can be a trap. But if your girl like, if you can find somebody that's open to it, then yeah. So like, speaking of which, like, all right. what is your ideal Valentine's Day? Like, if your girl was like, "Oh, I'm bringing you a threesome," like, is that an ideal Valentine's Day? or if not,
Are
like,
we supposed to say no? What was that?
According to like man law section 2 clause 5, I don't think so. but like, what would y'all ideal, like, as a dude, what would y'all ideal Valentine's Day look like?
Yo, if we did something like that, it would have to be out of the country somewhere, like in some resort, because it can't be any way for us to talk to that person again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's
Flash,
how
it
you
don't gotta
open
be.
yourself up.
It don't have to be a threesome. I'm saying, like, your ideal Valentine's
Just whatever,
Day
yeah.
doesn't have to be a threesome.
No, I mean, I'm gonna go with that one just because, like, Valentine's to me is just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really have an ideal joint. You know what I'm saying? But if, like, say that hypothetically, she, like, yeah, I mean, I got that proposed to me. I feel like, yo, you can't, especially if you're married or in your relationship, like, you can't give yourself an opportunity to go back down that road once it's done. It has to be something that you and your wife are doing together it's almost like a activity with you and your wife or you and your husband versus y'all just all y'all are equal. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
Like you and your girl or you and your wife are fucking her.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I've heard that before. I've heard that philosophy before.
Yeah.
So Vilas, what's your ideal?
I think I gotta go with him, but I would want that for the whole weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like we go somewhere and like we're all partying and we're all, you know, preferably on a beach because I love beaches.
Okay.
So like, you know, me and a girl are hanging out and we're drinking and we're, you know, doing all the naughty stuff. That's cool for me. I don't need much. I mean, I guess that might be much in some people's eyes, but I don't need much.
Yo, but it's almost, and it's really tough because when girls bring that up,
It's a trap.
no, but
sometimes.
It's a
I
trap.
mean sometimes yeah, but I think the biggest thing is and this is more so with dating, right? The more a chick really, really, really likes you, the less likely that scenario becomes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
And
yeah,
you accept
like-
that truth.
Yeah, because
because-
of the emotions. Yeah, I get it.
like from what I've seen, when chicks tend to do that, you know what I mean? It's with a guy that they just think is cute. There's no emotional thing. It's like, yo, this dude is attractive. He's cool. You know what I mean? So they're gonna do that together versus the chick being like, oh, I really like him. I want him to be my boyfriend.
Yeah.
That guy's not gonna get a threesome. You
I've
know what
heard-
I'm saying? Like,
I've heard that from girls that I've, you know, dated or whatever. They've been like, yeah, I'm into girls, but we're not having a threesome because I like you too much.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
in that scenario, and I know Mr. Brown, you gotta do your ideal date, but like, quick question: in that scenario, if y'all have, if your girl is like that, like I like you too much, so we can't have a threesome, but I'm into girls, would y'all let y'all girl? Would y'all be cool with y'all girl going and like kicking it with another girl?
I don't care.
Without you.
Absolutely not.
Well, if it's my girlfriend,
Yes.
no. I
No.
wouldn't be cool with that.
You would not be cool.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're girlfriend and boyfriend,
if
we're going to
she's-
suffer through monogamy
So
together.
I can't have fun, but you're about to go have fun.
I see what you're.
You can't have fun
No.
with another girl.
So
Right,
if I was dating, if I was dating a girl who was genuinely bisexual, you know what I mean? I guess I feel like I don't know. I guess it's hard. I feel like I would have to really be in a situation and really see how I really feel.
Okay.
But I think, you know, if she came to me and was like, hey, you know, I miss hooking up with women. I want to like, you know, can I, you know, do something with another girl?
Right.
I would have to think about it. But I mean, if we've I don't know, it's hard. If we've been together for like years, and you know, she misses doing stuff with chicks, but she doesn't necessarily want to do a threesome, I might be cool with it. I don't know.
Mr. Brown is the best boyfriend.
Right. He's mad
I sound like a
understanding.
simp.
Y'all trying to
That
hook,
sounds like to me.
I sound like a simp. Wait,
y'all trying to hook me up. Hook this man up. He
I sound like a
deserves
simp.
it.
I sound like a simp. But I mean, it just depends. I don't know.
You
It's
know
like
what that shit sounds like to me? That's like you telling me, yo, I'm going to the Ravens. Like, I got tickets to the Ravens game. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave you at home. I'm gonna meet all the players. I'm gonna meet Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave you at home just because I want to, not because you got anything going on. I just want to leave you at home and I'm gonna go. You cool with that? No. Like, no, you're gonna be home. Like, we're watching them on TV together. Like, that's not happening. It's not happening.
Real quick.
I don't know.
Real quick, so we can wrap this up. What's your ideal date for Valentine's.
Oh, for Valentine's.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I don't know, just like doing something like fun that I would like to do. So I think so. Not the typical, stereotypical, dinner and dinner movie, the typical thing that I thought was very romantic. I want to go like I guess that we'll keep it in the Valentine's theme. For me, I guess let's go to let's go to a dope concert. Let's go see some R&B singer. There used to be like a little festival. What was that R&B festival used to be back a couple years ago? What was it called? R&B
during Valentine's Day?
Or
I know
in DC. I can't remember the name of it. But something like that. Like let's go to a show. Let's go see we can go see a cool singer, whoever it is. You know what I mean? Because some good R&B music live is gonna get you in the mood in general.
Mr. Brown, the way it's sophisticated, dropping the big words, sophisticated stuff.
All right, ladies, y'all want to hear big words and go to R&B concerts?
I'm just saying, just doing something, or doing I used to be kind of creative and artistic, so that's the sip and paint stuff. That's just fun to me.
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
What about you, Van?
Ideal date. I don't think I really have an ideal date in mind. I mean, a threesome, of course, but ideal date wise, I would say that for me, it would probably just be doing something as abstractly as possible.
Someone is at the front door.
As abstractly as possible, doing something that we both enjoy, that we both can connect with, and have a connection and an experience with. But now, Corey, you mentioned, or Mr. Brown, you mentioned earlier what was her name? AJ Johnson, when she was on Lip Service.
Yeah.
Which is kind of messy, so I guess it's a good segue into the messy shit with Mr. Brown. What do we have today as far as messy shit?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't. So everybody's flipping out about babe, this is my segment, I guess. So I'm the guy that files up gossip. So I think the messy thing is it's not the situation itself. It's messy. It's more so people's reaction to it. But as we all know, A-list pop star extraordinaire Rihanna just announced that she's pregnant, expecting her first child. So she's having her and A$AP Rocky. They've been together for a minute now, and now they put some pregnancy photos out that she's gonna be pregnant. So so congratulations to them. I feel like all the stars from the 2000s are now moms and stuff. Is crazy. Reed's probably the last, the latest one. But you think of all the girls from the R&B, all the R&B girls from the 2000s. Beyonce, Keisha Cole, Sierra, all of them, moms now. So now Rihanna's kind of the last one.
First of all, shout out to Rihanna for when everyone thought she was pregnant, killing those rumors, despite the fact that it was true. So that she can make the announcement on her time.
Yep.
So I thought she was just ballooning up, just getting thick, like how Christina Aguilera got thick. Listen, I like A$AP Rocky. I like his music. I like him as a person. I am extremely jealous because Rihanna's a girl that men and women want to get pregnant. So,
True.
I mean, and if you're gonna marry, I don't know if they're gonna get married.
Probably knows.
If you're gonna get any woman pregnant, that's single, that doesn't have any trash going on behind her, that was a lottery to win.
The Riri pregnancy?
Yeah, because she just became a billionaire. I mean, think about that. She just became a billionaire, and all of a sudden she's pregnant.
That could look.
Think about that time.
That could look. So you trying to say A$AP securing the bag?
Oh yeah,
he trapped her.
Yo,
he pulled a black Kevin Federline move.
Oh shit.
That's why when the whole Astroworld thing happened, and they were like, "Oh, poor A$AP," that man was just fine. His life was great. That was unfortunate, but he's still winning. He good.
It's funny because I've seen posts where it's Riri and a rapper are expecting a child.
Really?
But I don't know that A$AP cares. It's
he's fine with he's cool. He want to ride.
Right, exactly.
Because obviously A$AP's the lesser known between the two. He got money himself. Don't get me wrong. He ain't no scrub, but he ain't got Rihanna.
He ain't a billionaire.
He ain't got Rihanna money.
No shade to A$AP. I got no issue with him at all. But I cannot give you 5 A$AP songs. You know what I'm saying? But he's winning. I ain't mad at him.
Fucking problems. Wild for the night. Shit.
Look at you. He's struggling. He's struggling.
He thought he was going to flex on you. You're going to do day 5. He couldn't.
Wait, Fashion Killer. Because that actually had Rihanna in the video. Fashion Killer. Oh shit! I think he's right.
Exactly.
ASAP is cool. I mean, shout out to them. Congratulations to them on their
The messy thing is like the
Thank
reaction
God.
online though. That's what I'm saying.
all the Drake memes.
The Drake memes.
That is hilarious.
The Drake memes were hilarious.
Because I will say this: if you're a famous person, like, and you have an ex that's also a famous person, whatever's going on in your ex's life, the people on social media are gonna be messy, gonna tag you in that shit. You know what I mean? So I'm sure people were like on Drake's page, like atting him to Rihanna and that, like those posting those stories of him, and I think it was a story. There was a story that came out that like Drake unfollowed ASAP for a minute.
It does sound like something he do for real.
But
like,
I wouldn't put it past
personally,
him.
but
Like you see all the mentions, you see your name trending because they're pregnant, and like,
Ain't got
it's
shit
like
to do with
all right,
me.
let me have fun with this. I'm gonna go ahead and unfollow them real quick just to mess with people.
Probably, but that could be what. Cause I know him and A$AP Rocky are friends.
Yeah, I think so.
How can you be friends with Drake, dog? And I don't, to be fair, I do not know Drake personally, so let me put that out there. I have never met this man. I don't know. I strictly only go off what I hear and what I see on social media and the media and everything else. It just, in his interviews, it just seems like he is a good artist, but a terrible person. So
Terrible person or terrible friend?
Terrible friend, not terrible person.
Okay, so that's an interesting topic. So what makes a terrible friend in that context?
Somebody that wants to fuck your girl.
Facts, exactly.
Wants
there
to
you
fuck
go.
your girl or actually
Has.
Both.
Goes through.
So the mere liking of your girl makes them a bad friend.
So,
No.
all right. So with
Okay,
this one, like
okay.
allegedly, I don't know. Again, this is all allegedly.
Hey, this is the messy shit with Mr. Brown.
Right.
So you ain't gotta say that cat.
Like with
So messy.
with,
No, you always gotta say allegedly. We ain't trying to get sued.
right, facts. Exactly. That's what I said. Allegedly, facts. But like allegedly with Wayne when he got locked up and then Drake smashed the chick that he was dealing with. Yo, that's like your main man. Like that's like your mentor / like how do you
To be fair, Wayne laughed that off. That might not even been his girl.
It don't even matter though. It don't even matter. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
somebody that you even hooked up with. I can't even look at.
Right. Yo, you are Drake, dog. Out of all the chicks you can smash, this what you gonna do? Like,
I don't
know.
to me that say something.
I don't understand that at all. I'll never get that, man, because it's like you said, there's so many women out here that, I mean, that, to me, that makes you
it's someone of his status, who has access to
Right.
pretty much any woman he wants. I'm sure. Well, not anyone, but you know what I'm saying. He has access
pretty
to
much any
a
woman.
lot. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to go for your friend's girl? That's kind of weird. I get it.
Maybe he was keeping her ready for when Wayne got up. You never know.
That's really nice of him.
Right.
That's really nice
So in
of
that
him.
situation, he's actually a good
He's doing,
like keeping a chair warm.
he's doing a favor.
You're welcome.
Yeah, right.
My man Jay said, like, no matter how pretty she is, you never liking my girl. That man's ahead of his time. Like, you already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's just crazy.
He's a genius, man.
Yes, sir.
But good shout out to A$AP and Rihanna.
Yeah, it's a good thing,
I've actually asked girls in the past, like, would you, when A$AP Rocky first came out, and you know what I'm saying, and he was hot and stuff like that, I was like, would you fuck A$AP Rocky? And they were like, hell no.
Really?
Yeah. I don't.
I call bullshit on that, but go ahead.
You think so?
I'm sure. No, I'm sure there's girls who like him.
But he wasn't never like a poppin' artist. Like, he had fans,
Right.
but he never was on like a Jay-Z level.
No, he wasn't that far.
Oh, he'll never be.
But I mean, he had
Like
his
a
moment.
T.I. or like
He had I would say he was, especially for a New York guy, because there was a period of time when like the New York rappers are kind of cold out here.
Right.
And I feel like the A$AP Mob was one of the few like newer, because when you think of New York rap, right?
Well,
Pretty much everybody names the classic joints. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay, Nas, Big, going back to A's, Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They name older artists.
Right.
But for like a newer New York artist. Up until recently, I think like now that the drill movements and the drill sound in New York has kind of brought it back.
Too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And pop with Pop Smoke,
Right.
and you know what I mean. I forget the dude's name.
We got a couple
504. She got some new guys
got
popping.
Dirk,
The point
you
being,
got
I think A$AP was one of the
Bump.
few niggas from New York who was kind of like they had their moment. It was kind of like they weren't like huge, but they kind of had they kind of brought it back a little bit.
But see, I felt like he was one and done as an artist though. You know what I'm saying? In terms of his albums.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
A$AP Rocky. He really hasn't put out no
Maybe,
album.
but ASAP at some point.
A$AP Ferg's been the one that's been putting out product.
Yeah, it seemed like ASAP Rocky at some point was more interested in
Fashion.
adventures too, which is fine.
Right.
Because, you know, so like I
Yeah,
think
he was definitely like a fashion. He's like a fashion guy, kind of. So like, I think that's probably how him and Rihanna met. Oddly enough.
So
Oh, true. Because she has the. I can't believe the crazy work she's done with making lingerie. Like when I first heard it, I was like, "Yeah, that's cool," but
and the makeup.
right,
You know, on point.
Fenty Beauty, Savage Fenty. That's the lingerie, right?
yeah.
But yeah, that's where her money. Because that's where the billionaire shit's coming from. It's not the music. I mean,
really
that's a part of it, but
That's what 50 Cent always said. He said, "I made some millions from. I made this amount of money from music, but my net worth became 155 million from vitamin water."
But I really believe that's why she hasn't put out another album yet. Because
Why
I think
would
she's
she?
Still riding.
What's the point?
But that's what I'm saying, like, because I think it's a gamble.
Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody, need a moment of silence. I have breaking news. To everyone in the Navy, you're not getting another Rihanna album.
oh wow, you
I don't know. I'm sorry to tell you.
I think she'll put out
She
one
is
more.
winning at
That's
life
fine
right
with
now.
me.
The last thing she's probably thinking about is an album. Because with that album comes what? Tour, promo. Like, she's Rihanna. Like, you can't just drop an album and go home.
Right.
So,
But I don't know. I
If
think
she
with COVID,
does-
I think that's kind of changed the game a little bit with the tour and stuff. So
I
I
don't.
don't-
If she does, it'll be after she has a baby, because she'll be bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, if
yeah,
she
I agree with that.
So
she
then-
doesn't need to put out.
so what's
another
that? 2023? Maybe.
But sure.
You know what? That announcement is totally fine with me because the last Rihanna album I really sat down and listened to was Loud.
Wait, was it Anti her last album?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
Anti
hold
was
on.
But that was the last one I
Hold
sat
on.
down and listened to. Was
Flag
Loud.
on the-
Right,
flag
you
on the play.
ain't fuck with Anti?
That's like one of her best
No.
buys. He didn't like it. Yeah, but
Flag
that's one of her
on-
best buys
flag
work.
on the damn play.
That's one of her best buys
Two
work.
flags.
Yo, what y'all not want to do is disrespect Rihanna as an artist.
I didn't say that.
is nice.
Listen,
I like her
Hold
singles.
on.
I liked her singles
Right.
since then.
I
I didn't like her albums nearly as much as
Right.
Loud
listen.
and Good Girls Gone Bad.
So you didn't listen, you ain't rock with like Needed Me off of Anti or
No, they were, like I said, they were. I liked her singles, but those album of Bodywork, I didn't
Shorty,
like
listen,
nearly
yo.
as much.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. I consider myself to be a very masculine male. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, there is a Rihanna song that I listen to for every single cage fight that I had.
What was that?
Russian Roulette.
yeah.
Yeah.
listen.
Like, she had, like, her albums, like, that is the only chick, the only female that I can listen to in my car and actually like the songs that I'm listening to.
And yeah, because I'm definitely part of the Navy, so I'm
I'm a big fan. I'm a big Rihanna fan. But I'm saying, me personally, I like Loud as an album. The last album of hers, I could really sit there. I know that I played so many
Bro,
times.
Kate Skid, like, yo, she has so many fucking bangers, dog. Like,
I didn't know you were this.
Shorty.
I didn't know you were this.
Oh, he
When
was
Rihanna-
he was on the Navy exec board from like 2018 to 2019.
Exactly, yep.
Wow, I'm learning something about you
Yo,
today.
I will sing you 3 Rihanna songs. Like, yo, that I guarantee when chicks say it, they just be like, yo, that's it. I'm telling you. Like, yeah, she's like that, dog.
All
That's
right.
All right.
songs like
So
that.
so what's the takeaway of the messy shit with Mr. Brown, other than the fact that Rihanna is one of the illest artists out?
Nah, not much to say other than congrats to A$AP and Rihanna. And we
Whatever.
don't know when we get Rihanna's ninth
Whatever.
album, but it'll be there.
And if you want to have a threesome for your 50th birthday, live your
Best
best
life,
motherfucking life.
Woo!
All right, man.
All right, that is us for the Beer Plans podcast. Happy Valentine's Day or what the fuck ever. We'll catch y'all next time.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Peace.
Later.